Okay, here we go. The last one for the week, our second S inside of our tissues is going to be sectionalism. So I'm going to click on it. Hopefully it works. Schoology's been kind of, don't know about y'all, but if you get on too early, everybody's on it and it's kicking you out. All right, so here we go. We're going to do sectionalism. It's the same directions that you've been following all week. And so we have our readings. You can do the PDF version if you want to read that, or you could do the Google linked version. Remember, if you click on the Google link, it is going to force you to make a copy, so it is your own. If it doesn't pop up right away, go into your Google Drive. That's where you're going to be able to find it. All right, so here we go. Let me click present so I can read it to you. Causes of the Civil War, tissues, sectionalism, which y'all, all of these causes we have been talking about. There's only one, the election of 1860, that's new. Everything else, you know. The Civil War did not just happen. It wasn't the result of one thing. To remember the causes of the Civil War, use the acronym tissues, which stands for tariff, industry versus agriculture, slavery, sectionalism, which is what we're talking about today, Uncle Tom's Cabin, the election of 1860, and states' rights. And we have two sections on here, the North and the South. Don't forget the West is there too. They just don't get as involved. Of course, the issue was, should slavery go to the West? But we're really just looking at the North and the South. This idea of sectionalism goes all the way back to the colonies. And so let's read about the colonial divisions. It says, the division between the North and South can be traced back to the colonization of America by the British. As colonies were being settled, there were growing differences between regions based upon their economic activities. The rocky soil and cold climate of the North led to the creation of industry and manufacturing. Fertile soil and a long growing season contributed to the plantation system of the South. Each colony was its own establishment with individual agreements and rules set down from Great Britain, the mother country. This caused colonies to be more concerned about their own needs. The American Revolution provided a commonality amongst the 13 colonies to win independence from England. The writing of the Constitution also created opportunities for compromise amongst the regions. But even with a union of the 13 states, an undertone of division would continue. Dun, dun, dun. Growing sectionalism. The War of 1812 contributed to the growing differences between the North and the South. During the war, America was cut off from trade with European countries. More and more factories were being built in the North to produce the needed goods for the American people. New southern states were being added to the Union, and the institution of slavery was expanding into the new lands that based their economic systems on cash crops. Northerners worried about the increasing power of the slaveholding states, especially with 4 of the 5 early presidents being from the southern slave state of Virginia. Southerners believed that Northerners were only concerned about their manufacturing industry and were trying to hurt the South with their push for protective tariffs, high taxes on imported goods. Different economic systems, social structures, customs, and political values contributed to the growing divide. Many Northerners were calling for the abolishment of slavery, while Southerners believed that their way of life was being attacked. People were more loyal to their area than the country as a whole. They cared about the economic and political future of their section and not about the other regions. All right, so here we go. Once you have read through this sectionalism, we are going to go ahead and we're going to go back to our choice board. Your choice board should already be in Google Drive. It should be there. It's a copy of it. It doesn't go away unless you delete it out of your Google Drive. But I'm going to go ahead and click it again just so that you can see. Oh, look, it forces me to make a copy. Miss Housen. Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. Here we go. Make a copy. It is now your copy. If your copy doesn't pop up right away, go to your Google Drive. That's where you're going to find it. All right. Can I leave it like this? No, I can't put it in edit form. I have to press present. And then I can go through it, something that I haven't done. Write a fictional short story with the cause as the main topic. Your story should be interesting and teach a lesson. So if I go to number 5, that's what I'm going to choose to do is number 5. I haven't done that one yet. It forces me to make a copy again. Oh my goodness, my own, so that I can't edit Miss Housen's. And it goes and goes and goes and goes. And there it goes. It pops right up. The first one, make sure it has all my directions again. And the second one, right there, I can go ahead and edit, add your own text boxes so that you can write on it. It is right there for you. Next week, we get to finish up with the last 3, Uncle Tom's Cabin, the election of 1860, and states' rights. And then we get to move into the Civil War. Bye, guys.